using the vertical cross-section function. In Cyclone 2 Topo, there's a function that allows you to view sections of the point cloud, and the vertical cross-section is especially useful for roadway. So in this piece of roadway here, we're going to use this as an example. Let's invoke the tool. Configure is what I start with. You can start with this, but I use configure because it also brings up the activity pane we're going to need. So in this view, I'm going to go ahead and go to viewing mode and zoom in so you can more clearly see. This is good to have two monitors. This arrow shows you the thickness of the cross-section, the direction you're going to go forward, and the orientation. Okay? And you can move it. You can see here rotation. You can move the rotation to get right where you want to on the roadway. If every time you hit this it's moving or rotating too far, you can set this to maybe 5 degrees. So when you hit rotate, it doesn't move that much. The point is to get a nice view. So after I align it, I can move that down, and this is what the roadway looks like. So right in that section where this is shown, this is what the vertical cross-section of the roadway shows. And the other thing you can do is, I believe it starts out with like 3 foot. By default, the thickness is 3 feet. And you can see that you want a thinner slice than that. So in some cases you want a thicker slice or a thinner slice. Let's set ours down to 1 foot again, and you can see how this gives you better definition. So you can either use this arrow here, or this this move forward and move backward. And this is your distance every time you're going to move. So if you want to move farther, maybe want to move 5 feet every time you hit forward or backward. You can just set that. And you can see here that I'm moving down the roadway this way, in this box here. Okay. So what's really nice is that you can exaggerate the cross-section. So this is a 10 times exaggeration. So it's really nice because it shows you the crown of the road very nicely, shows you the gutter, and then shows you the it going up in this hill. So what you can do is you can place points. If I go to my place points in region, you can use, I would use closest pick, and then you can just place a point right at the gutter line, right? And you can place one at the, I think the crown of the road, probably right there, and then maybe the gutter line. Now we don't have the curb on this side, but so the idea would be to place the relevant points, maybe top of curb and then back of sidewalk, and then what you can do is you can move the cross-section forward. So I've moved it to the next cross-section. Then you would, you can pick your codes at this point, but then you can sit there and just boom, boom, boom. Pick your points placement where you want them, and then go ahead down the road, right? So at the end, when you shut this off, you can see here I was placing points right here. The vertical cross-section. Here's my curb and gutter points here, right? And you can just do that all the way down the roadway. And the vertical exaggeration allows you a nice view of the roadway. You can see here, you can just go right back to this view. Now what's also nice is that you can go the other direction. You see the arrow here? Go into view, right click, go into viewing mode, then pan over. See, so I'm going in this direction with the arrow, but you can hit this flip, and now I'll be going in this direction when I move forward, right? So this is really nice way to expose the areas where you want to place points. Again, you can see this hill here. This is the beginning of the hill. This is the back, front, gutter, crown, etc. And then you can just keep on going down the roadway. There you go. And then produce more points as needed. So you can use your activity pane, place single point, along with the vertical cross-section.